to desRow Legacy of the Void Weekly number 1. This is one of the last quarterfinal match of this bracket. You can use !bracket in chat if you do not know of the bracket or if you do not know who are left in the tournament, but I can just name a few for you. Nerdshow, Bly, Harium, HuK, and Semper are left. Also, Miwa, you know, coming out of the blue, really having stellar performances, beating Tefel, and really impressed by Miwa's performance. It's sad that we didn't get to cover him yet in this tournament, but so yeah. In the top left of Coda Eli, we have from Team Gravity, we have Semper. In the bottom right is opponent from Team Evil Geniuses, the Canadian Protoss player, HuK. Also to note, Semper is also Canadian, so go Canada! Both players being Canadian. Semper just showing us solid play. HuK going for the cheeky DTs really didn't work out at all. Also, HuK had a little bit of a inactive War Prism for the majority of this first game. Semper being up 1-0. It's best of 3. The prize pool for the tournament is $100. The winner gets 75 and the second place gets 25 for this month, and maybe for the rest of the beta. But at least this month, the tournament will be Legacy of the Void. After this month, we'll reassess the number of signups, the viewership, and so on, to decide if we continue with Legacy of the Void or if we go back to Heart of the Swarm. As for the first month, obviously not a lot of players have access to the beta, so it's a little bit difficult to get a lot of players to sign up, but it comes down to the entertainment. If you guys do enjoy the tournament, make sure to follow. If you do enjoy the games, tell me, tweet at me. Also, big thanks to M. Sashar in chat. He hasn't been around today so far, but he's the one who puts up the money for me to organize and cast those tournaments. Also, today I'm doing a little bit of a solo cast. It's been a little bit harder to get co-casters as of late. Last week I was casting with Mo, and before that I was casting with Rifkin. But this week I decided to do a little bit of solo cast, and next week I'll try to find someone special for you guys to listen to while I cast with that person for your entertainment. I'm not the greatest caster, and I don't pretend to be, but I do enjoy watching some Protoss play, and even though HuK might not make all the right moves, he still got my heart in the end. This Reaper poking around, seeing the standard 2-gate opener of HuK. I say standard because he's been doing that every single game versus Terran. Into a Stargate follow-up. This time, HuK rather wants Phoenixes. Keep in mind, HuK lost versus Narrow on this map earlier with Phoenixes. So, but the thing is, this map is so good for drops that even, like, I couldn't imagine HuK making this game work with anything other than Phoenixes. So, like, even with Phoenixes, he struggled because of how good this map is when you drop. And Semper's mixing it up. We don't see any Cyclones just yet. We're gonna get a Medevac drop with Widow Mines, but rest assured, Cyclones will make their way into the army composition of Semper. I truly believe that 3 to 4 Cyclones with a healthy bio ball is just as good as anything else. It's just better. The Cyclone pays itself with the damage output. Of course, you can't heal it, you have to repair it. Of course, it's 150 gas, so it's very expensive. It's definitely something that you want to start mixing in as you get to 3 base economy and you have access to 6 Vespene Geysers. Command Center for Semper at his natural. The Phoenix count of HuK is up to 2 in just a second. HuK's going to be scouting. Hopefully he doesn't run into a Widow Mine. Sees a Tech Lab. Probably not going to think about the Widow Mine just yet. So that could backfire if he runs into one. But I think only one Widow Mine has been made. So by having the reactor right here, Cyclone's already on the way. Widow Mine could just be defensive. Semper maybe realized that HuK really likes his War Prism in the mid game, so that Widow Mine's gonna pay off when that time comes. Maybe, obviously now that Phoenixes are out, a Medevac drop with the Widow Mine is not at the top of the priority for Semper. He just doesn't have the freedom to do so. But if HuK chose to open Blink instead of Phoenixes, I'm pretty sure we would have seen them Minivac being dropped somewhere. The Minivac was relocated near the building and snipes of Phoenixes. The Phoenixes was not full HP, because usually a Phoenix will survive a Widowmine, but this time the Widowmine came out victorious. That's gonna rattle HuK. You know, every Phoenix is a third of a disruptor. Every Phoenix is gassed and invested right away into, you know, Forge upgrade, Twilight Council, Robotics Bay, and this push by Semper is a lot of Marines, lots of Marines, and HuK only has a few Stalkers. Cyclone's gonna get a free Stalker kill, or not. The Cyclone activated his auto lock-on. I think he should have turned it off, to be completely honest. But with Photon Overcharge and 3 Phoenixes, the Cyclone's gonna get picked up. And but Semper is quick to focus the Phoenix that picks up the Cyclone. So the Cyclone's gonna get to stay. Very lucky Cyclone. Marines put everything on the line for him. And like I said, the Cyclone mixed into the bioarming composition is already starting to happen. Barracks in the main. No engineering bay yet for Semper. He's going to be adding 1 just now. I wonder if he's going to go up to 2. No forge as well for HuK. So as you can see in Legacy of the Void, the Phoenixes are being targeted by the Cyclone. Almost dies. Like, the thing about the... Oh, no, HuK. So the thing about the lock-on of the Cyclone is that if your Phoenix is targeted by a Cyclone, unless the Cyclone is prevented by terrain to follow the Phoenix, it will always kill the Phoenix. Like, maybe not always if it's like full HP, but like, look, he can't run out. And so it's a very interesting dynamic. It's very dangerous. The Cyclone is like you're a toddler walking into like the ball pit of a bulldog. Oh, and the Disruptor deals a lot of damage to the Cyclones. The Phoenixes are going to go for the lift off, but too many lifts off and not enough Phoenixes attacking. Oh, the Cyclones do go down. We see a lot of non-stim Marines, and the Stalkers clean up everything. What a play by HuK. I really didn't think he was going to make it work, but he does, and his last Phoenix is going to get sniped. He's still making Phoenix right now. He might choose to cancel it. I mean, if you had 1 Phoenix left or 2 Phoenix left, adding a 3rd one or a 2nd one, it's okay, but starting from the bottom at 0 Phoenix, it's a tough choice. Maybe he's not realizing it yet. Maybe once that Phoenix finishes, he'll be like, oh crap, what am I going to do with this useless motherfucker? But, so anyway, we have some cannons here by HuK. Wants to put on the pressure, doesn't have blink, doesn't have charge, doesn't have any forge upgrade. He's only have a disruptor. That's all he's got, is a disruptor. And Semper loads up everything for a doom drop, but he's gonna have to unload everything because HuK is here to bring the pain. A stim by Semper. The disruptor is now being activated. Everything's being loaded up, and the Stalkers struggle to snipe the Minivac, so HuK might have to retreat. He's got a sentry here, so he can force field at the bottom of the ramp, does so, and he's going to go for the natural, going to snipe the bunker. Semper's going to have to load up everything, but he can't just exactly unload in front of the Stalkers, because the Minivacs could easily get sniped, and HuK's going to retreat before just killing a few units. But yeah, HuK doesn't have charge, HuK doesn't have any disruptors nearby, and so this stemmed bio army with 2 Cyclones is just extremely powerful. HuK had a window, HuK had the opportunity to make something happen, and HuK seems to want to grab a 4th base. It's ready for it. Ready, set, not now. Just okay, so a really early 4th by HuK. We're talking like 9:30. That's it's a little bit cray for sure. 2 Minivacs by Semper. Is there any Minivacs out on the map? Yes. And I guess that lonely Phoenix is gonna pay itself off, or will it? Or will it with the patrol? Will it miss it? No, it does see it, but does HuK notice? He gets a second look at it. Did he pay attention? Oh, and he just warped in at his 3rd. There's going to be nothing inside the main. The Forge and the unfortunate location right on the edge of HuK's base. The Mothership Core and the Disruptor are going to come help And the two cannons here and the disruptor. The disruptor will not be... Okay, the disruptor is activated. The widow mines that were just borrowed are going to go down, but the disruptor will be targeted right after. Inside the main, the disruptor got 8 kills, so I believe most of these units got cleaned up. And the Phoenix is going to help. It's not going to be so useless. And with the 4th, I don't think Semper knows about the 4th. I think Semper was really surprised that the units were out of position. He's like, where were the units? Maybe he thought everything was being sent into the main, but no, HuK is just holding on to that 4th. And this play by HuK is risky, but it's going to pay off so much. Sitting on 62 workers, already has 12 workers here, 2 mine, and help his economy. And Templar Archive for the Charge Lot Archon. This space is a little oversaturated. Some of the mineral patches have been mined out, so you'll have to transfer over here. How many gates are we sitting on? We're sitting on 6 gates. That's a very low count. The reason it's so low is because HuK invested so much into this 4th base. But as the game goes on, HuK will be adding a lot more production. You know, for 5 gates versus, or 6 gates versus 5 racks, just to give you a little bit of an example. Semper doesn't have any minivacs. Oh, never mind. He's got this minivac right here, Cyclone and 2 Marauders. Got blown up by something. I think I might have missed a battle there. Unit lost tab, very even, but with the 4th is that's why, like, usually Protoss should be like 10, 20, even like 30 supply down, even if we're talking like an even game. But now HuK is on almost even supply. Disruptor is going to be cranked, and Semper's not looking right away. How many units? That's a 15 kill disruptor. Some zealots are being warped in. Is there anything? Oh no. Okay, so there's a huge force ready to attack the 3rd. There's a disruptor here. I really like HuK's play of leaving a few disruptor here and there to help. And some of the zealots here were ready to defend, but the disruptor was not. Disruptor now being cranked, and the units are being loaded up and then unloaded right after. And maybe HuK needs Blink. Oh yeah, Blink's halfway done. So those stalkers will be able to help. And the army, the supply is still even. Actually, it's in HuK's favor for the first time in this game. And the stalkers are there. Imagine if he had Blink, that'd be a free pickoff. But this seems to be like very standard PvT. I know I say that, and I might be wrong. In a week from now, it might be completely different. But leaving a few disruptors, you know, disruptor for the main, disruptor for the 3rd, disruptor for the natural, and then just using gateway units to fill the gap. Whether it's charge lots, whether it's Blink, and soon the addition of Archons. HuK sitting on 1200 gas, so we'll see Archons being added very, very soon. Double Forge. What upgrades are we looking at? We're looking at 2-2 versus 1-2. Oh, Semper moving across the middle of the map. The disruptor doesn't see anything because of all the bushes. HuK might be pulling everything back because this seems like every medevac that Semper has. Is it? We're talking 11 medevacs. This is all the medevacs that Semper has. Does HuK realize this? Disruptor being targeted here on the left side gets to survive, but that was the last disruptor. We're talking pure gateway units. No, another disruptor joins the battle. HuK hasn't recalled, or not recalled, but he hasn't like used the all units hotkey just yet. He's left the disruptor here, and well, he doesn't have any disruptor for the main, but he didn't panic just yet. You know, he saw a big army, and he postured, he prepared, but he didn't panic, and that might actually pay off to defend his 5th, but no, I don't think it will. He's sending a few units there, and this will be forced to be cancelled for sure. The workers though, and Semper scans this. Is Semper going to move in the middle? Semper's stimming to get there. He was a little bit out of position. Realized he had a golden opportunity that was not capitalized on. The medevacs are just going to come back. I mean, like the thing is, you want to take a 5th, but this map just makes it difficult. Oh, and this disruptor is being targeted, and it's being cranked. Let's see what it gets. Let's see what it gets. Oh my God, that's such a big blow to Semper's army. The supply 175 versus 150, and the charge lot, the blink, and Semper's force backed. Blink forward by HuK. The 5th cancelled again. The medevac and the units are going to push up at the 3rd, and HuK's going to push back Semper almost up to this natural. The Disruptor did get a lot of units here, and that's going to help HuK grab his 5th. Another Disruptor cranked up, loaded up. The Stalker's not targeting that medevac just yet, and there's no Zealots with this army. HuK is floating quite a bit, but he's doing so much, and he's so far ahead despite floating all this money. 10 Zealots are being warped in. Another Disruptor joining the battle. Oh. But Semper has such a better economy right now. But HuK has such a bigger army right now. We're talking gateway units versus Stim Bio. There's no Disruptor in this army, but it might just be enough. It might just be enough. Will it be enough? There's barely any Stalkers left. Only Zealots, and with the the 2 Disruptors! The 2 Disruptors, will they get good hits? Not really. They get a few SCVs. 1 Disruptor gets picked off, tries to back off. A lot of Stim Marines. Will HuK overextend? He's gonna let those Zealots die, and he's gonna blink out the Stalkers. It's just really hard to finish the game. Of course, HuK hasn't added Storm, hasn't added too many Archons so far this game. He's now just made 3, and he's restarting his 5th as we speak. Semper in that battle didn't kill too many workers, or didn't kill like that significant amount of workers. Oh, the Disruptor casted maybe a little too early, blows onto the Zealot. That Disruptor's gonna die as well. It's such a tough dynamic for HuK to handle. A Disruptor is gonna come and flank. Will that Disruptor be it? It's now being charged. The medevacs load up, but there's a few Stalkers to chase. There's a few Archons to chase, and as everything unloads one by one, the Archons do help, but... And yeah, it does matter. And will that Cyclone die? It lives. And Semper, will that orbital is not spotted just yet. Oh, we see a big, well, I guess a Zealot attack at the over there, but it didn't matter. All right, let's reassess. We have 2 Disruptors, 5 Archons, 6 Stalkers, or 10 Zealots and 5 Stalkers, 2 Disruptors. Oh, the unit tab when Disruptor is being cranked, I think it like changes and becomes different. But yeah, it's a very interesting dynamic. HuK is trying his best to make it work. Making a lot of Archons, not choosing to go Storm just yet. I mean, Semper's doing such a good job at spreading and everything and unloading. Oh, but 3 siege tank in this army comp. The Disruptor though, the Disruptor Marines gets picked up. The tanks do get blown up on, but yeah, the tanks get cleaned up, and Semper's gonna have to leave. Does Semper have anything else? Oh, this Semper has a few unrallied SCVs or something. Oh, it's like this command center's making the march of a journey. Oh, this Archon goes past the bush, doesn't know what's up there. Keep in mind HuK is sitting on 1 observer, doesn't see too much of the map, as the watchtower with 2 Stalkers, a few Zealots here. Oh, that's gonna be juicy. Just come to Papa. Oh yeah. Oh, what the hell? Okay, good. What else do we have? So we have another Disruptor in production, more Zealots, so it's gonna be a total of 2 Disruptor. That's not a lot. This base finally taken, but there's no static defense or Templars, so it's vulnerable for now. Semper does not know, scans the left side, doesn't know where HuK is right exactly. This base being mined, this base being mined. Semper's in a good position. He's got more minerals to work with, and the Widow Mines are being added. This Disruptor gets Widow Mines and a tank, that's kind of nice. Gets to live also. There's another Disruptor, and with the rocks not being taken out, Semper could not kite. Forced to unload and lose a lot of Marines, and has to relocate his 6th base. It's not something you say every day, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Welcome to Legacy, guys. We're counting is important. So yeah, Semper's out of position, trying to take down the rocks, and at the same time, no! Okay, that was good. That was good. Didn't want to hit the Zealots. That could have been a disaster. 1 Widow Mine still borrowed there. HuK back in the lead after such a back and forth game. Archon, Zealot, Stalkers. Not the fanciest army. There's no Storm. There's no, I mean, Colossus, they're like kind of dead. But, yeah, so HuK is going to go up this ramp. There's a few of the mines. Will it matter? Oh, the Disruptor, though. The Disruptor. Oh, gets the Widow Mines as well. And the supply is 150, 222. So many Archons, just 0 Ghost. Semper's forced to kite, but kite back where? And HuK takes game 2. What a wonderful game.